Hi, I'm Gavin Masters. Welcome to the siege. I'm not really sure what...
Welcome to the
Oh,
battle phase.
it's
You are
starting.
now at war against an enemy clan. During this phase, you need to go on the offensive and assault the enemy fortress with everything you've got.
So I assume this is basically going to be a lot like Tag Team Arena.
This is your enemy's fortress. Destroying its stronghold is one of your main objectives. To lay siege to a building, you need an attack scroll. If you lose a battle against an enemy defense team, you can use a rematch scroll to try again. Defeat as many enemy defense teams as possible.
So do I get to keep fighting
But
until
the
I
clock
lose?
is ticking. Once the battle phase ends, the siege will be over, and the winner will be decided.
I guess you just gotta win, eh?
You'll earn victory medals based on how many enemy buildings your clan destroyed. Earn enough and you'll receive rewards. Having the most victory medals is a key part of ensuring a siege win. For successful attacks on enemy defense teams, you will be rewarded with florins. If any of your defense teams survive the battle phase, they will earn some florins as well. Destroying the enemy's stronghold and shrines while protecting your own is a major challenge during a siege. If you manage to succeed, everyone in the clan will earn mana orbs. Marshal
get all
your
that?
clan's forces and focus on defeating as many enemies as you can. Together, you can conquer any opponent. Good luck.
Okay, here we go. So, I guess I need a point of entry. Looks like some of the clans already done stuff. So I'm gonna try pushing through. I guess Defense Tower 3. What's in here? We got a Scyphia Rhodos, a Hefrak, and a Lysandra. I bet I could take that. Here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking Ultimate Death Knight to counter the Siphi and the Rhodos. The Hefrak I can probably handle with a Duchess. So Duchess, Ultimate Death Knight, King and Queen, maybe is my other two. Okay, so I got 2.5 minutes, and it looks like I can pick whoever I want. So I'm going to go with, first I'm going to sort by my champion tags, so it's easier to find people. I'm going to bring the King and Queen, right? I love the King and Queen. They are so good together. Then we will bring Ultimate Death Knight and Duchess. I could also just try to counter with Rhodos, but I want to survive. So I've got a lot of damage reduction with Duchess. He's going to be in Stone Skin, almost certainly, so that he can go off. And I've got a block revive with the King. I think I'm pretty happy with this. Let's see what happens. So they're going to go first. Oh, and for the love of God, let's work it at ×2. And I'm wrong. I'm going first. All right, so I'm going to put up my defenses. And I think I could probably just chop off Rhodos. So Rhodos is not coming back. We just got to deal with Hefrak now. This was less scary than I was expected. I'm more used to fighting people in like in Live Arena Gold 3 or Classic Arena Gold 5. So I might be fighting somebody with slightly lower gear. So I guess we got through that. I can do one more attack. It's the same team. I mean, that's boring. I kind of want to do something different. But the thing is, I know I can beat the same team again. yeah, I guess I'll go through Defense Tower 5. Come to think of it, yeah, that's the same team. I already beat it. I'm sorry, everybody. I had a great big brain fart. So I'm going after this one. This team just doesn't look like it's adhering to any kind of meta. So let's go get it. So how y'all doing today? This is the first day of Siege for everybody. How are you finding your Siege matchups? Are you getting overmatched? Are you getting undermatched? Are you having a good time? Right now, it seems like it's basically like regular arena, but slower. I'm not do I get the same attack options, or is it going to eliminate people that I've already used once? I guess we're about to find out. So it's sort by champion tags. I can still use the king and queen if I want, so I will use them. There's no reviver, so I can just go all out nukage. It's all force. That's very interesting. It makes me think maybe I want to use Sun Wukong just to have the right typing. I could even use speed just to make sure we've got the speed. And I probably just want another attacker. I could also use her just to make sure I've got some crowd control. This looks pretty balanced. I'm going to go with it. So I'm going to start with the crowd control. If I can stun them all, I mean, this is game over. Aha. Okay, well let's get rid of that. So we got to the stronghold, or do we have to beat all three to get to the stronghold? Again, I guess we're about to find out. So, like, it's currently burning, so it looks like I can still battle, but I think it just needs to take time to figure out that I've defeated it. Now, I know there are multiple teams in the stronghold. I think there are 4 sets of 3 in there, so I don't know how many times each of us have to beat the stronghold. So there we go. So I guess you can do multiple fights in each building, and it looks like we haven't done enough. Maybe you have to defeat every building leading into the stronghold? I don't know. These ones are locked, though. So maybe I just got to go after this one. Okay, so I'm going to do a third fight. I was kind of hoping this would be a more interesting video, but honestly, like this seems basically like Arena, but slower and with a map, so you're a little bit confused as to where you're supposed to go next. And kind of a long loading time. I don't know how I feel about this mode. How do you guys feel about this mode? This is less fun than Classic, I'll tell you that. It's less fun than Live Arena. I guess it's not as daunting as Tag Team Arena. Like, you still need 3 defense teams, but you can at least use whatever attackers you want. That makes this a little better, I guess. Better than Tag Team Arena is setting the bar very low, though. Wouldn't you say? So this again looks a bit off meta, but it has a UDK, so that's a good defense. I'm going to use him against it. I'm going to guess the damage source is going to be Michinaki. So I probably want to take him out first. Maybe I'll just bring King and Queen again. This is by champion tags, right? Champions can only be used as part of an attack team twice per siege. Okay, so that's asked and answered. So I'll use Lady Mikage, since I guess I'm only getting 3 fights anyway. So I can use Lady Mikage. I can use Fenax, because I do want him available. Or you know what? I could even go to bomb them. I kind of like this idea. I'll go to bomb them. I'll bring Pythion just because he's good support, and this way I'm not using anybody too many times. I'm happy with that selection. So I didn't bring Fenax, so the ally attack's not going to be as interesting, but I could do this. I could go for the increase accuracy, which I think I'm going to do because this team looks extremely slow. So we place the bombs, we tick the timer down on the bombs. I'll just protect our status just in case. I'll stun them just in case. And that's about it, isn't it? I don't really think there's anything else for me to do. There's the rematch tokens, but can you only use these if you lose? I'm going to guess you only get to use those if you lose. I mean, I think that's about it. I'm out of attack scrolls already. That's it. I guess that's it, everybody. That's that's siege mode. A lot like Arena. It's kind of like attacking as classic Arena, but defending as tag team Arena, but slower, like live Arena. So it's kind of like the worst of all worlds. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think the mode needs work? I certainly do. Anyway, thanks for stopping by. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.